It seems like every celebrity and would-be influencer is pushing some brand new must-have hydration drink. Keto Fake Channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and with most hydration companies spending way more on marketing and ads than the product itself, it is hard not to succumb to all of the celebrity endorsements and hype. Today, I'm giving you my top 3 worst hydration drinks on the market, and then giving you 8 of my favorites. Cannonball! Starting off my top 3 worst hydration drinks is, of course, the OG, Gatorade. And yes, it's cheap. It's found everywhere. They've got a number of flavors that taste pretty darn good. However, it's chocked with an absurd amount of sugar. I mean, it is crazy. 12 fluid ounces delivers 21 grams of insulin spiking sugar, and that almost rivals soda. If you're running in a marathon or you're just taking on a 5-on-5 full court basketball game, yeah, that sugar isn't really gonna do you any harm, and the Gatorade will help hydrate you. Unfortunately, most people are guzzling this stuff down when they are doing moderate to low intensity training, and they're ultimately doing more harm than good. What has to be the most hyped hydration drink ever? Prime. Now, Logan Paul and KSI, 2 massive online influencers, have seemed to get Prime on every ad and sponsored by every possible league imaginable. Now, the problem with Prime is not actually the taste. They've got some pretty banger flavors, and the sugar content is reasonable, probably less than a third of what you're gonna find in your Gatorade. The problem with Prime, as I see it, has to be the ingredients profile. When you get a hydration drink, you want to get electrolytes, and probably the most important electrolyte has to be salt in your body if you're working out hard and you're sweating a lot. And Prime has absolutely no salt in it. Their argument, after they got a lot of criticism, they came out and said that they didn't have salt in it because A, they don't want the drink to taste salty, and B, they felt that people's diets contained an absurd amount of salt, so it wasn't something people were lacking in. To add insult to injury, Messi, a famous athlete, has come out with his own hydration drink, copied exclusively from Prime. I mean, same ingredients, same font, same bottle style, same everything. No! The third and last overhyped and underperforming hydration drink comes from a company with another massive marketing budget. They also have a very big affiliate program to help influencers push their product to you in exchange for a commission. Now, I will say that Liquid IV does taste good. They've got some pretty good flavors, and it's relatively low in sugar. Unfortunately, the ingredients profile overall is just not that impressive. To make matters worse, they're currently charging about $2 per serving for what probably costs them pennies on the dollar, if that. Starting off with my top 8 favorite hydration drinks, coming in number 1, very simple, water. It's cheap, it's easy, it can be found everywhere, like myself. Now, the gurus of marketing over at these other hydration drink companies would tell you that if you're drinking water, you're doing yourself a disservice. But the truth is, it works. Another great option for those of you that are balling on a budget is an old school trick: salt. That's right, just typical salt, or even go extreme with pink Himalayan sea salt. You just put a pinch, just a small amount, into a liter or 2 liters of water. And for those of you that are absolutely crushing some intense workout sessions, I mean double sessions of football practice, marathon training, CrossFit, MMA, you get the idea. If your sanity is being questioned because of your training, there is NutriBio's Leg Day. NutriBio initially created Leg Day for the gym bros that were absolutely crushing those 3-hour marathon-long training sessions.
And it feels different. It feels fantastic.
But they did such a fantastic job building this product and putting everything in here, including the kitchen sink, that it is a one-stop shop for probably what I consider the best hydration drink on the market. This is obviously going to be chocked full of electrolytes: pink Himalayan sea salt, coconut water powder, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus. You get the idea, but they go way further than that. They throw in branched chain amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. If you're churning and burning during your crazy workouts, you absolutely need to replace those calories. Your body needs that fuel. You want carbohydrates in your drink. They throw in 2 forms of carbohydrates, ribose, which is fast acting, and super carb, highly branched cyclic dextrin. That is actually slow acting, so it won't spike your insulin and it gives you long-term energy. And for the sake of the length of today's video, I'm not gonna go through the rest of all the ingredients that they have on here. Now, they comes in a number of great flavors. My favorite, the best banger of the bunch, has to be blueberry lemonade. Now, I do have an affiliate code, link in the description. No fate, that's gonna save you 10% off, but I typically use this product on my extremely intense leg days when I know I'm gonna be going 2.5 hours, probably longer than I should be working out down here in my basement home gym, or if I'm just tackling a crazy CrossFit hero wad like Murph or Chad. I need to thank all of you for using my affiliate links. When you use those links, you help support the channel. And when you use those links, let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. For those of you that want a 0-calorie option, whether you're doing keto, you're on a strict diet, or you're fasting, there is LMNT. Now, this company has like 12 flavors. Some of them are crazy, like chocolate and like habanero. I mean, some of the flavors are gonna light your mind on fire. I've tried all of them. Many of them I just can't handle.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I will say my 3 top flavors have to be the citrus salt, the raspberry, as well as the watermelon. Claim to fame on LMNT is that they throw in a whopping amount of sodium, a full gram of sodium. And in my mind, I think it's a good ingredients profile. I do wish they threw in less sodium. I wish they took like some of that sodium and put them into some of the other electrolyte ingredients. What I typically do with one of these packets is to simply cut it in half. That's right. Whenever I make my drink, I use 1/2 of a packet with 1 liter of water, and that is still salty AF. Another hydration category that so many people tend to overlook has to be intra-workouts. Now, these are typically marketed towards gym bros who are clanging and banging at the local gym, but they do offer a lot to be desired. Usually they will have a ton of hydration ingredients in here, as well as branched chain amino acids and even sometimes essential amino acids, everything you need in your system. And most of them will come with 0 calories, which for those of you that are watching your waistline is important. And for many of us, let's just be honest, we don't need extra calories in our diet. Now, there are a number of great intra-workouts on the market, and I'm not knocking any of them. The 2 that I use continuously are Alpha Lion's Superhuman Intra. They've got a few flavors. Their Leg Day Lemonade is ridiculous. And NutraBio's Intra Blast. This is another one of their products that they have just a massive laundry list of ingredients. It is phenomenally long. They've got like 10 flavors in this, and I do like their cherry limeade, but my favorite has to be New York Punch. For those of you that are fasting, whether it's long-term or intermittent, I highly recommend Key Nutrients Electrolyte Recovery Plus. Now, the claim to fame on this thing, one of the reasons I think it stands out is that it has a beautiful ingredients profile. You obviously get a lot of electrolytes, but you do get vitamins in there as well. And they go a step further, and rather than use sucralose as their artificial flavoring, they use stevia. That is a more natural ingredient, and that will not have an effect on your insulin. For a lot of people that are fasting, they don't want to have any effect on their insulin. They want to kind of try to reset that insulin sensitivity. So going with a stevia-based flavoring system rather than sucralose is probably the way to go. If you are an endurance athlete, you need to know about the company called Endure Elite. As you might imagine, they only make products specifically designed for endurance athletes only. And their Hydrate Elite is a fantastic on-the-go hydration product. I absolutely love it because it does everything really well. Good ingredients profile, and they throw in some carbs, 5 grams, but not a lot. They don't kill you with sugar. They just throw in enough carbs to make sure you don't bonk during your training session. For those of you that are looking for something cheap and easy and on the go, there is Propel. And I will tell you that this is made from the same company that makes Gatorade, but this is a 0-calorie version. You can get this in bottled form or you can get this in packet form. I never get the bottles because I feel like it's a massive waste of money. The good thing about this product is that it does have electrolytes in it. It will help rehydrate you, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. One packet is about 25 to 30 cents, depending on where you buy a whole box. I will say the ingredients profile is nothing special, but it tastes good, it gets the job done, and 0 calories. We all know the importance of hydration in our health and fitness journey, but don't believe the hype and don't believe the marketing. Most of these companies are selling you fake news. They are selling you endorsements, they're selling you celebrities, and they're selling you sugar water. It's easier than ever to find the right hydration drink for you. Find something that is simple, easy, effective, has a good ingredients profile, and won't cost you an arm and a leg.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Another easy way to support the channel, besides clicking the affiliate links in the description, is to simply watch another video. YouTube knows these two bad boys are gonna be right up your alley. As usual,